Yo, welcome back, my nerds. Welcome back. I am Zach. Yeah. Welcome to probably the nichiest live stream on YouTube. Prove me wrong, right? Prove me wrong. Hey, Mike's here. Jeremy's here. Abby's here. All these usual suspects. Oh, I got a lot of level 4s, a lot of level 3s. That's looking good. Love it. Remember, if you want to know about like Nerd Herd chat stuff, Nerd Herd like membership stuff and like what it does, you can type !info into the chat, and in a perfect world, Nightbot will come and give you a little link where you can go and join up the Nerd Herd and get in on starting to gain levels like G-Mig isn't doing. It's all good. But like Jeremy and Abby have been doing forever, so they're max level 4 right now. So we're going to do that. Jeremy, you landed your first Goldie today in copper. Oh, I had a Goldie in copper. I had to forfeit it for... Oh, I put them away. I got some Drake buttons for it. I traded and got that. So Pippin! Say, hey, Jay Dizzy. It's not a stream unless Jay Dizzy says sup pimpin', so that's great. Nicole Fraley, hi, you're a first-time nerd. Welcome, everyone, Nicole. W's in the chat for Nicole. She's first-time nerd here. That's great. She make awkward. Yes, I am definitely an awkward nerd. I will be the most awkward nerd of all of you guys. Howdy, Karen. Karen's here again. Good. Perfect. So has anyone heard of what's going on with, did everyone sign up for this? I know I probably shouldn't tell you guys about, whatever. Everyone's signed up for it already. Or things with the, that Samuel Roscoe is letting go of the first Pira in a sign up sale. 99 people, 99. And he turned off commenting. So he's going to draw this bad boy today, right now, today. I don't know when. But that would be pretty freaking cool. If he's watching right now, he should tell us. But that excites me. And I love that, how he's letting the first one go out. And in the aluminum too. And he keeps talking about how the aluminum was just something that ended up being like a favorite because they were testing in aluminum a lot, right? So I'm just really excited about this slider. I'm excited about the prospect, the fact that you can go and how you have the screws going the opposite way into the plates, right? You don't have it coming up through the plates. So this means you're always screwing into stainless steel, which is what the plates are made of. So it means that you don't have to worry about like, where am I going to plant a screw in like a body, and is it going to strip and stuff? And 99 problems of not having a Pira is one. I agree. And Brian Wise is so lucky. Brian Wise's comment there, the Pira is amazing. He's gotten to try it because he lives in, was it Oklahoma or something, where you guys all are, and he's got to go and hang out with Michael Morris and with Samuel Roscoe and like try all these iterations of it. I am so peanut butter and jelly of Mr. Wise for doing this. Every once in a while, he kind of PMs me and teases me that he has gotten to try it and stuff like that. Yeah, I did put in for it, Jeremy. Well, I don't know what he's going to do it, and I'll be so distracted. You guys would have to tell me if he was actually live and like doing it or not, but I don't know because he didn't give a time on Sunday, but it's supposed to be today. But anyway, I'm really excited about the way he's designed that. He's made it look cool with the screws going through the body, always implanting into, stainless steel of the plates. So that means you can have micarta bodies, Altum bodies, Elferon bodies, or whatever, however you say it. Just so many different kinds of brittler material that we're usually always afraid to like use as bodies because they break and stuff like that. And it's just, it's going to work so much good. Yeah. Jay Dizzy, he should just send me one for review. And trust me, he probably will, even if I don't win this one. So we have chatted a bit. Mokame, everything. Can you imagine all the things? I almost want to get like a freaking like GoFundMe started so we can buy Michael Morris like a new CNC machine so we can just pump out more of these faster, because he can't make them very fast. It's not the doesn't have the best machine to like get them out really quickly. Talked to Samuel about that before too. It is going to be a slower thing, but I kind of think that it's nice. It's nice when the fidget world has always been so, the quantity is always so low, and I kind of like that about it. I feel like if we started just having high quantities of everything all the time, it would ruin a little bit of the beauty of it being like this niche thing. We're here because we like niche shit, right? We're here because we like niche shit. I am personally. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of excited about. I did want to talk about a couple of things for sale before we talk about these two little bad boys, because I've been back to work and I've been like so lazy and so tired. So I do want to just lay it out. I still need to get like prices on all of Mike Neal's stuff, but I can't imagine that anything like being stainless. Well, that one's kind of weird. That one's kind of a rare one with all of its little bits, and it can become a ring spinner and stuff. So I don't know. That one might be able to fetch 100. The Woosaw might be able to fetch 100 because it is like the smoothest one. But something like that, unless I know better, that would be like maybe a $50 one. Nicole, just type !info into the chat, and Nightbot will give you a link on how to become a member. And I think that one would only be like 50. I will confirm all of this later, but I just wanted to let you guys know this stuff's out here. And then this one, man, I don't know. This one, just because I think that it would be like, it's just so weird. I don't know. I would pay 100 for this one. The freaking knuckle duster spinner. Anyway, I'm going to make a new sales post, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit more of a heads up. I'm going to go talk to Ali soon, the price man. And then I will, I'll drop a lot of this stuff in the Nerd Herd chat. Okay. So if you want in on the Nerd Herd chat, most of you guys already here are in on it, but just go and PM me on Facebook, Zachary Butcher on Facebook, and I will add you to the Nerd Herd chat. It's where I get rid of a lot of stuff that I'm selling, because I just find it easier and better to just give you guys that first dibs. And a lot of time it all goes that way, and then I'm lazy. I'm really fucking lazy, and then I don't have to make a whole post on the marketplace, right? Yeah, Lorraine, you should do that. You should just go visit Emil. Speaking of Lorraine's stuff, we got a couple of pouches made by her. These things are amazing. And if you want more of them that are like this, I highly recommend. I can't stop using these pouches. I don't know what it is. I freaking love them so much. They're so good. Worth every damn penny. It's like, I'm giving away all of my Sacred Spins pouches that were similar to this now, with fidgets that you guys win, because I'm fully converted over to these. I just keep these right here on my desk, tucked under here, and I just grab one when I'm ready to go. And then there's a couple beads here. These are like probably like $80 each. These are from Bullet Spins or whatever. Darren, one of our viewers, recently bought another one of them. It's off to Denmark with one of Lorraine's pouches. So that's good. Okay. I want to put that out there, and then later I will get more organized about it. But gotta put it out there. You gotta put yourself out there. You just gotta show up every single day and try your best, and then go home. Okay, cool. There we go. That's good. Welcome to the herd, Nicole. Welcome. Thank you for joining up. Level 1 Nicole. Okay, so yeah, maybe Nicole will get to use her level 1 powers later when we spin the wheel. But for now, let's watch this unboxing video for Vibe EDC. I don't know what came over me when I made this one, but I just had this like funny idea to do this like skit with it. And I don't know. I had a lot of fun. You guys let me know if you had fun with it too. But here you go. Here it is. Oh, that's the wrong freaking button. We're going to go with this one.
You know that if you microwave ice for...
Do you want to try this? What is it? It's a fidget toy. Oh, what does it do? Well, you just sort of slide it up like this. Kinda. Am I doing it right? Yeah, it's weird, but it's really cute. That's it? What do you mean? Well, just cute? Well, it is. It's really neat and cute. Yeah, I just think that there's probably a lot more to it. I'm actually like really busy right now.
For 40 minutes, it turns into fire, but scientists, they don't know.
What you just witnessed was an all too common conversation between an avid fidget user and their partner. However, with fidget toys from Vibe EDC, I am happy to report that I have noticed a decrease in these conversations between my wife and I by 25%. That's right. My wife has stolen a total of 2 of the fidgets that Vibe EDC has sent me for review, namely my totem and my poor little Picos. I've heard such phrases as, "You can't sell that," "That lives here now," and "You don't own this anymore." And I couldn't be happier. Yes, that's right. Vibe EDC makes fidget toys that my wife actually likes, but they also make toys that she can't f***ing stand. And if my calculations are correct, I'm about to drive her to the absolute brink of insanity. So the man, the myth, the legend behind Vibe EDC goes by the name of Emile Belanger. Emile loves loud fidgets. He loves crunchy fidgets. He likes snappy fidgets. He likes poppy fidgets. He likes fidgets that aren't exactly good to use around any other living thing with ears, if you catch my drift. I think my wife might be taking a nap. I'm praying. So I'm going to do this unboxing now. I'm going to last as long as I can because I know she's going to be able to hear this stuff from even in the bedroom. Okay. So see if we can do this. Okay. So we got 2 different fidgets to unbox. I'm going to set this one aside for now because I know what this is. So this is the latchet. Just like, look at this thing before we even use it. The detail that's gone into this. This is a hybrid mechanical magnetic fidget. That is so much more subtle than I thought it was going to be. Now I'm just remembering this other feature that he was telling me about. Check this out. It's really interesting that this is just all something that he's, that's just come out of his head, right? To like just have that be in your head and be able to get that out of your head and into something that you can actually mess around with is so cool. Like, we've got obviously the little balls here that we run this along. And then we have a magnet here and we have a magnet up in the little head of the robot there or whatever. And that connects to that. And then this releases the magnet. And then we also have magnets here, and then here and here. So you have this kind of play, the pushy, clicky kind of play, and then going up like that. Yeah, like it's weird. It's not as loud as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than this.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's a new Vibe EDC. It's a new Vibe EDC.
It is louder than the sun is bright. Please make it stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll be done. I'm done with this one. I just have another one, and then I'm done with the unboxing.
Okay. All right. All right. Have fun. Fast fun.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I love you.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay. So I guess I'm kind of done. I'm done with that one for now. She's gone back. So I'm gonna open the second one. This is the Krube. And it's called the Krube because it's a crunchy cube. Emil has said that he wants to do them in a pair because he thinks that they just work better that way. So when he originally showed it to me, it was just one of these little guys. And I don't even know how he's got it put together, but you just sort of, and it's like this crunchy cube. And then they magnetize together like this. And you've got this. This is what I mean. Where have you seen anything like the Latchet or the Krube? Oh, and then he said that it actually works great because you can put a slider on it. No way. This thing is so freaking wild.
Why? Why?
Check the link at the end of the video, and I gotta go for the rest of the review. Okay, bye. So there you go. Yeah, I had fun because they're fun. They're fun little toys. And yeah, that is kind of a feature that he was really excited about, the fact that you can just like put these sliders on them. So you can kind of create this tower. It's kind of interesting. It's a lot too. Like, look at that. That is like my entire hand. And yeah, they're pretty.
Are they back?
Oh, God.
Are they back?
No, I'm just using them now for a little bit while I review them.
I remember this sound.
Yeah.
I remember this sound.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have to review them, and then I will put them on. I will put them on the wheel after, and then they will be for free, and I won't use them again, but I have to review them.
I thought you loved me.
I do love you. I do love you. It's just that I've got to do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'll be quick, sort of, but I got to talk about them a little bit more.
I remember these sounds.
Yeah, this was a little while ago that I shot that last one, so they're back now. It's like full circle.
I was having such a good chill time. I was reading a book. It was lovely.
It's not that bad.
And then out of nowhere, the flashbacks. It was like Vietnam.
Oh my God. Okay, now you're just being dramatic. Now you're being dramatic. They're so happy.
I'm getting Mr. Pinky.
I don't know who that is. Okay, so what to say about these? Yeah, she gets so it's weird. It's like I said in the no, not that. No, I didn't even think that was still alive. Give me that thing. No.
You want to bring something back? I'll bring something back.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No.
Who can play at this game? Mr. Nerd.
I thought that thing was dead.
Who can play?
I'm killing that thing after this. I didn't even know that was still in that. I didn't even know that was still in there. That is.
Do you want to duel?
I don't. I absolutely do not want to duel.
Time to duel. Nope.
Give it to me.
No, I shan't. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that annoying?
It's a little bit annoying, and if you're trying to now make me like understand that this is just as annoying for you, I get it. I get it.
Don't pop it. That belongs to our son. son. Ha!
Okay, well, I'm gonna have a talk with him later, and I'm gonna say, hey, so the balloon, it's causing some problems. Gonna need to get rid of it. I'm literally gonna have that talk because I don't think I can. What are you doing to it?
You know that I'm going to get so many balloons.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you made it.
This can't be a thing.
That can't be a thing.
It's not going to be a thing after this. I'm going to review it, tell all of the people about it, and then I'm going to put it on the fidget wheel for free. And it will be up there, and I will not touch them again, I promise.
You know what? I'm sure they've heard it. I'm sure they've heard it echo through the mountains of time.
Echo through the mountains of time?
It's so loud.
It's not that loud. This one's actually really quiet and subtle.
Honestly,
and I was just
that one doesn't even bother me as much.
yes, yeah. But the croob, that is a lot. I will admit that. But I was just going to talk to them about the
How finished you are with the sounds?
about the slow and quieter ways you can play with them. So there are slower and quieter ways. Yeah. Hambone is.
Show them that.
I am. Okay, so moving on. Quick and cool, because the wife's not gonna be able to handle this, apparently. I don't know if I can do this when you're staring at me.
Everybody gets one
One what?
chance. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Is today your day?
I hope so.
I bet you do.
Okay. Nicole, I think there's some other people that have already become yeah, she's wild today. Wilder than the balloon day. The balloon day, she was there, she was up there in that level, but I think she might have just gotten a nap. Just like what was it, 2 streams ago or something like that, where she was pulling out the pinky balloon. Anyway, so let's go through these. How do they feel? Okay, we'll do them both at once. How do they feel? There's nothing weird feeling about them. There's nothing like in the hand. There's nothing sharp or anything like that. It's just an interesting tactile experience, you know, when it comes down to it. I can't find anything that's like, you know, uncomfortable or anything like that. They just feel interesting. Interesting in the hand is what I would say, because they are so unique. How are the haptics? The haptics are always very interesting with Vibe EDC stuff, because like I said in the unboxing, he is very much into haptics and clickiness and poppiness and all this stuff. And that's how he makes his stuff. I can tell that he doesn't let things go unless it's got a certain amount of like a really good haptics to it. I'm just going to put this on the other mic for a sec, so you can kind of hear what I'm talking about and see what I'm talking about too. So these are just like these repelling magnets. It's got to be that there's magnets up here, down here, in this part. This is probably one of the best sounds and best haptic feels of the Krubs. And like I said in the unboxing, all Krubs are going to come with 2. He feels like they have to be 2 to really get that nice handful. And this is honestly how I have been playing with this one. I was sitting there and I was doing some editing, and I was just like, doing this. I find that it's almost like this cool, crunchy stress ball sort of fidget feel. Very interesting. How does it perform? Kind of more subject to spinners and sliders. This one kind of weird for how does it perform. It performs exactly how it's supposed to, I suppose. But there's no real comparison for this one because it's on its own. And then how's it look? Well, looks unique as well, right? It's quite striking. You've got the little angry faces there. And you got each one has its own. Yeah, each one's got its own angry face, each one's got its own neutral face, and each one's got a logo by BC on it. It's made of PLA. PLA. Oh, thank you, G-Make, for joining the Nerd Herd. Such a good guy. Yeah, PLA, 3D printed PLA, basically. So, hard. Hard plastic, basically. It would be very interesting, one of these done in TPU rubbery stuff, but it wouldn't be as clicky. It would be a quieter one. So yeah, there's Krub. And then of course that added thing where you can put a slider on. This actually provides, I would wager, some of the best haptics with this thing. There is a very, very satisfying crunch haptics thing. Had to wait for the wife to walk away so I could join. It's $1 a month. The things you have bought off of me before, it's $1 a month. No judgment. But this haptics, like, man, this is where there's something there with that. Just the strength he's got going on. I don't know. I was sitting there with this one, I think it was like this. And yeah, so when you have it like this, you have more of your full hand there. So you can hold on the whole thing, and then you've got this little shelf for it. This is one, yeah, this is the other one I was doing. I was just sitting there, just really slowly going like that. Anyway. Oh, God.
Notice it is flipped unhappy.
I notice. So after the stream, when I'm done, I get to flip it back to its happy side.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. You deserve it right now.
He does not deserve it right now. He does not deserve it. He does not deserve the happy face. He deserves the sad puss.
Sadness.
I'm sorry I failed you, baby.
My throwing arm is very, very ready. It is ready to go.
She's just pointing at me. Okay, she's gone. God. All right, so next one. It's the real option right now. Squishing Krub inside the squish the Krub inside the oct. Okay.
Don't you dare!
What? Okay, God, no. Oh, no, they thought it would be cool.
I am never gone. I hear all. I see all. I know. If you sully my pristine, sad, octosad.
I think they thought it would make it quieter and more manageable for you. They're thinking about you.
They're thinking about sullying the pristine virgin hole. They're just trying to shove things in the hole. You're dirty community. You're dirty.
You dirty, filthy little nerd. You're filthy little nerds. Filthy little fidget nerds. Bad. You know what would make you good? Make you good boys, good girls? If someone does not win that, buy it. Buy the Crube. Buy it. Buy it away. I'll pay you to buy it. Dear God, please.
You're going to lose your mic privileges.
I'm going to lose my mind privileges. I'm going to lose my brain privileges, and you're going to lose your crew privileges.
Okay, so we won't be doing that then. Yeah, let's just move on to the more subtle one. Glad we got that one out of the way. So the latchet. Latchet's got more going on with it. How does it feel? Like I said, feels great in the hand. Feels really good. Yeah, blink twice in the camera if you need help. Yeah, no, don't worry. I've handled her before. She's just really elevated. She loves these streams, so it's great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do again, I'm just gonna switch you over to that mic, and we'll just talk a little bit here again. So what we're going to need to do is talk about the fact that this is nice and subtle. And what was that one I was talking about? This little, okay, so this little part here. So check this out. This is what I was doing. This is how I was like starting to play with it. I realized that you didn't even need to press the button and let it shoot all the way down. You could kind of just go up and pull it off, right? So when I was editing, I was sitting there and I was kind of doing some little moves like that. And then you can, switch to doing little moves like you're pressing your little, click the little bars, because those are little magnets right there. So a lot of dynamic play in this. The fact that you can just do one side of one bar if you wanted to by pressing in the right spot. Hey, Steven. Or if you press in the middle, you can get literally all four going at once. And then here is the one thing we got to talk about with it. Okay. So it comes, this would be great on the job site. I don't know. You might change your mind after this. So the one thing that I'm kind of like, got to be careful with this thing is that you could take this out at the bottom, right? And we can kind of work out there. It's just a little piece of plastic comes off there. Okay. And that holds in those bars. The reason that does it like that is that obviously it has to go together somehow, right? So he slides those magnets in there. You're an inspector. You should have added, oh, you're an inspector. We talk about inspectors all the time. I am work for general contractors, so I'm always making sure everything's good for the inspector. So yeah, you take this and you have to slide it out. But I'm just going to show this to you guys. I'm going to show it to you once, but I am not going to mess with it too much because I already. So the trick is this. You'll see in a second. You have to take this thing out very straight because these are what Emil is calling linear bearings, which means they just go, they don't they don't go in a circle, I guess. Now, if it will focus, can you guys see the tiny little balls in there? Those tiny, tiny little balls. They are so small, so small. So the reason you would even take this out, set that aside, and then you would pull this one off. And then those balls look blue. They are silver, Corey. Oh, dirty man. And then you could pop this little thing out. I have yet to pop it out because I'm fine with the tension of this spring. But this comes with two other springs in there. There's two springs that are linked together. So there's a medium and a harder one, right? This one I think has the weakest spring in it. And that means that when you release the little thing at the top, the button, it will slide all the way down to the bottom and go like that. But if you put the medium one in, it like only makes it to like, you know, here. And then if you put the strong one in, it only makes it to there. But putting the different strength springs in will make the feedback of sliding this up and down on the balls feel more intense and feel louder. All right. So that's kind of the point of putting new springs in. I'm personally fine with it, but whoever wins it eventually on the wheel will get the extra springs. And then you would have to put like a little something thin in there and pop it out. But what Emil has done is he's added now this little notch right here in future iterations. So you can more easily get something in there to pop that ball out. But as it okay, it just came out. Okay, we're doing this. It never came out before. Wow. Okay, so you could take that out. There we go. I guess maybe you just pop at it or something like that. Look at that. I almost lost it, but I got it. So that is definitely, yeah, that's like definitely the weakest spring. Maybe I'll put the medium spring in now since we have the chance. And I will explain why you want to be careful with putting this all back together. Do you see the tiny little balls? There's like two of them. You want a loud spring? Okay, we'll put the heart. We'll go from very. Sorry, you have to focus. I got to take these tiny little balls off that fell out of the linear bearing. Emil tells me it doesn't really matter if a couple of them come out, but I'm going to show you guys how to not have them come out. So I'm just going to put them back on this little spare magnet. Put that over there. And then I'm going to, that's medium. That's okay. So this is the strongest one by far, just from feeling it. I'm going to squish that in there. Right. So now that one, it's going to not go all the way in. So that's going to be something we're going to have to push down. Okay. So that goes into there and that goes like that. Then you gently let that kind of magnetize onto that. Then the key is to push this through and not let that little magnet there make this thing go at an angle. You've got to go like this, and you've got to go straight the fuck in. Otherwise, the little edge of that bar will catch little balls and push them out. And if you do it like that, it's really quite easy and it's fine. And we're done already. We're good. Okay. So, ooh, that might be too much. Whatever. We'll go with it. I'll leave it like that, and whoever wins it, if you want me to switch, I'll tell you that. We'll do that. I'll leave it like that. Whoever wins it, I've put it in upside down, so we're not doing this yet. Great. See that? I put the magnet in the wrong way. So I'm going to switch this out one more time. We get practice here. I'm going to pull it out nice and straight. Nice and straight like this. Like so. Don't even need to take the whole thing out. Can just go like this. flip this over like that. Ball goes there. We close that down onto that. Whoa, that spring is a lot more. That is like a lot more. I might be more of a medium spring kind of guy. And then we're going to go in nice and straight. And it looks like no little balls got knocked out. There. Voila. So, as I was saying, whoever wins this, whenever they win it on the wheel and decide they want it, I will put whatever spring you want in it. I will put it in there for you. And I'll do it all nice. And I'll probably even show you how to do it again. Okay. So let's listen to this thing one more time before we move on. I'm going to put these springs back in here. Nice and safe. Otherwise, I will lose them. Okay. Yeah. Now it's like, now it's almost like every single one of these positions you can click into. But what I'm gathering is you do this, it probably won't go far at all. Yeah, it goes about middle, which isn't the worst thing. So if the strong one hits the middle going from there, then the medium one probably makes it to about there, and the weak one makes it all the way to the bottom. Yeah. This thing's just really cool. Really like it. Haptics great, sound is great. It's just a really, really interesting hybrid mechanical, magnetic, 3D printed metal fidget. Like, where do you get something with just so much stuff going on, right? Anyway, I am losing track of chat because that was really, that was a lot from my brain. Getting that all sorted out. So, what we got here? You're on the dark side. As my old boss told you to say, came from the general contracting side, underground utilities. Oh, underground utilities, yeah. Call before you dig. Right, Stuart? Fidget fam, I said the same thing. Chris says probably doesn't happen, but losing even one of those balls would kick my OCD into overdrive. Yeah. So the thing is like when I was messing with it the first time and I like a couple of them fell out, you still I still had them. They just instantly magnetized to something else that was here, right? So you had them still. I don't think you're ever going to get them back in, and it really doesn't matter that they're out because there's so many in there. This ball's blue, loud spring. Yes, Brian, she might. I think we're probably going to need to leave this one behind. Hey, Eliza. Hey, Eliza. And then Jeremy, yes, exactly what I just said. Yes, I would set it up before I sent it out. Hot cocoa with marshmallow. That sounds amazing, Abby. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's how I feel about those. The Krub and the Latchet. And thank you, Emile Belanger, for sending them once again. He's always been so good with sending fidgets my way to have a look at. And I'm always impressed. And I always think they are, to this day, just some of the most creative and unique, like, 3D printed hybrid, just fidgets in general. Like he just goes and he looks at all the other fidgets everyone else is making and he goes, nah, I'm just gonna make something up entirely different. I'm not gonna make a slider. He said he won't make sliders because what's the point? Obviously he would make one, it would be great, but why would he make another slider when everyone's making them and he can make just other really cool stuff, right? So doesn't matter if you call it utility owners, they have no idea. No one does. Yeah, so I have a quick little story. that one time I was working for a guy, and he was a private sort of contractor guy, and he was talking about how he kept all of his records for like 7 years on buildings of where he put plumbing. And then he was going through his records, and it had been like 10 years or something. And he was like, I better get rid of these. And he got rid of these plans. And then the next day, the old owner of that house called him and said, hey, Dan, do you remember where we put the sewer drain going out into the backyard? Probably a long shot. Just wondering if you still have those plans. And he was like, are you kidding me? The day after, he threw them all out. After 10 years, he figured there's no reason anyone needs these anymore. But that's just how it goes, right? And if he hadn't thrown them out, no one would have called. So I am going to add these now to the wheel, and then we're going to spin the wheel. So let's get our fidget wheel up here and see what we got going on. The wheel of fidgets, and then someone's going to get to spin it. The latch it, Vi BDC is going on there. Put that right there. And then sorry.
It's okay. This is nothing bad. I saw in chat someone said they were inspector, and I just resent you a photo, a screenshot of a moment from a video that neither of us really understood. I wanted you to bring it up on screen and show it to the inspector and see if he has any thoughts and can explain any of it. Bring it up, you'll see.
What are you talking about?
Remember that?
Oh, no one's going to know what that
Someone
is.
What the fuck? What the fuck? So there's no roof. Okay? This blew my mind and confused me so much. I sometimes watch like Ring doorbell cameras and shit like that, yeah? So sometimes I'll watch compilations of people getting caught doing like crazy shit on those. And this was just a short like clip from one of them. There is this entryway, and those stairs go up to the actual house. To the actual house. This like entryway thing, the brick, like that door, all that. There's no roof attaching it to the actual house.
You don't know that.
No, I do, and I proved it. I proved it with math. Irrefutable proof that just because you didn't understand doesn't matter, but irrefutable proof. Proved it with math. Also found it like a week later on Google Maps, found like where that was. And there's no roof attaching it. That is standing and only attached to like, it's only attached to like the fences and whatever, as well as like the concrete underneath stairs.
Well, being someone who is a journeyman carpenter, that is not strong. You can't just have a brick wall just standing there without any kind of bracing or anything like that. And honestly, this is more of a
He's inspected things, which makes me think he's inspected like, a good variety, a good mix and max, a Chex bag of like a cornucopia of random bullshit. Okay, because people don't get called to inspect things that are perfect and already like have a check mark and have been approved of all their wonderfulness. They get called to inspect things that, are just built or that are questionable and require inspection.
Well, there's things called grandfathering in, and this one was probably grandfathered in a long time ago. And yeah.
By who?
By the people who had no inspecting.
By Willy Wonka, perhaps?
Perhaps.
It's so confusing. Did he say anything? Does he have any thoughts of what it is or what it's left over from?
He says it's built better than some other stuff that he's seen. So I think we're doing okay, and it could be self-standing brick.
Okay, but what is it? Why is it there, and what is it for?
I don't know, but what it's definitely not for is any kinds of things to do with fidgets.
You know what? I bet people fidget with it all the time. It has a handle. They open and close it.
I don't understand.
He makes a really good point. Without more view of it, it's hard to tell what's supporting.
That part is all fine and well and good and fair. Dude, email me and I will send you not just the video and like timestamps of when this clip starts and ends, but I will also send you the Google Map Street View coordinates so you can see it during the day, because I need answers. I need closure on this. I can't even remember how long ago this was. It's been a long time. And this has a grip on my mind. It's like Cthulhu is reaching out and he's using his dark tendrils of like mind control. I can't let it go. I can't Elsa this. We can't let it go. We can't do it. Can't do it. And I need answers. And Mr. Zach here, he doesn't have any. And you might think from his gaming channel that he don't slack, but when it comes to answers, he do. But he doesn't when it comes to Schedule 1. We streamed that last night. It's really fun. You guys should check it out. Anyway, anyone who has any thoughts, please email me. Please, dear God. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Yeah, he wants a Street View later, apparently, and we'll take a look. But yeah, no, I just told her it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, exactly, Stephen, exactly. There's strings holding it up in the treetop. That's what I told her. I told her it's probably weird bracing or anything like that. Yeah. So why don't we put this on? Copy over here. She loves these streams. She gets so excited. You guys have no idea. She's having a great time right now. Okay, so we're going to give this, so those are on there. We got 25 items. That's pretty good. We're going to give a little shuffle there. But why? Because they're stupid. They thought it would look really fun, and it's not. It doesn't look fun, and the first hurricane is going to blow that thing over, and they'll be sorry. It will not be ready to go. So how does this work? How does this work for anyone who, like, was it Nicole? Like Nicole, who's new? And we'll say we're making this description for Nicole. Oh, Chris has already brought it up. That's hilarious. Okay, cool. So you guys can dig into that and help Bunny. I had no idea this was still going on in her head, because when she called me, we had to talk about it for about 15 minutes straight about what was going on, and I was just like, I don't know. I need more info. I need to see more. That's what I said, which is my professional, like, I do need to see more. So Nicole, we'll say we're describing this for Nicole. This is how this works. You have fidget level power now, right? So you have a level 1. So that means that you get to level up this wheel before you spin it. It also means that you're going to get an extra in and chance to be the one to come up and spin this wheel. First, I'm going to describe the wheel. So you get up here, you're coming to spin it, right? You can use that 1 point of level power, much like you would do in like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that, to give yourself an extra spin if you want. Everyone starts with 3 spins, but you can give yourself 1 more spin, right? Or you could use that point to increase the size of something on this wheel. You see how all these numbers here? So you could say, just for the crube, you could say, I want to put my point into that and I want to make it bigger. And then there, all of a sudden the crube got bigger on the wheel, and it gives you a little bit of an extra chance of making that bigger. If you had a level 2, I will let you put all of your points into things that start with a money symbol, because that is not a free item. That is like a very special, thought out sort of item, or it's a sign up sale item, something that normally you wouldn't be able to get easy, from a maker. It's like a sus ticket, like something where you just get to go and say, hey, Mr. Maker, I don't need to win a sus anymore because I want a ticket on Fidget Nerd Wheel, and you just have to let me buy something right now. Or, for example, I would say, oh, if you had 2, you could put it and you could make this 3. And you could make the Modus Work wrapped MVS 3 sizes big. The reason I'm saying a difference with that is that you can only make free items 1 size bigger, but you can make paid items or tickets as big as you want with more points. Okay. You guys are still talking about Charleston with the wall. Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to Nightbot. We're going to get this all started up. Oh, this is different and new now. Okay. Keyword. Okay, we're going to do a keyword giveaway. It's going to be for viewers and channel members. It's going to be Fidget. Wait a second, though. Don't put anything in yet. Advanced settings. Subscriber luck modifier. There we go. Sorry, they didn't update, and I wanted to make sure I had it right. So this is your subscriber luck modifier. It's ×2. That is your extra in for being in the nerd herd. I'm just going to go through this one more time because this is obviously all new. I just want to make sure I get it all right so you guys are good. Viewers and channel members, yes, it's a keyword giveaway, blah, blah, blah. I've done that. Okay, so yes, if you want to enter in a chance to spin the wheel for something, type in to chat, !fidget, and it should go, and we'll get a winner going off here. Okay, cool. Tim M, no, you can get into this. I will let you know if it's one where you stay out of it. But since we restarted this whole thing, no one has re-won. The day that we have someone win again from the already existing like list going and stuff, then we will do one for just people that have not won. I'll let it go for a little bit in case people are doing things. But basically, here's what you have. Like, we have this. There you are, Tim, because you won last week. But none of these people have won again. This is the new list. This is the new list since we started the fidget levels thing. So with this new list, this is what I'm basing off of, like whether or not we do a giveaway where, yeah, we'd have to do one where it's people that haven't won. But so far, we're good. So we're just going to keep going until someone re-wins from this list. Wrong YouTube account. Re-sign in. You can go re-sign in. Okay. People getting going there. I can kill Dan. I can kill you from the. I mean, I'm not kill you, but I can get you out of the. I can get you out of this list, and then you can go in again, right? Like I could just unclick your name there, if you want to. Yeah, anyone who doesn't have a number beside their name, they still get to play the game. They still get 3 spins. They just don't get to go and, you know, level up. You got to go level up the wheel. Okay, Dana, I'll remove you. Then you got to go and re-sign into your other one. While I give this quick little example thing. So Bunny was saying, give an example of the new members of TLDR about how Bunny's ins work. So Bunny is a member as well. She's level 4, and she does have her 2 ins. But if Bunny wins in chat, like if I do this, I roll this, and Bunny wins, what we're going to do is she will decide who that win is going for. And she's got this interesting system where she's been getting people to send pictures of their pets' toes. She calls them toe beans. So she'll get someone to like email her pictures of toe beans, and then she kind of picks whose pets are going to be the ones that win it, right? Instead of her, because obviously she doesn't do it. Okay, Mr. Worley, I think that's you, Dana. Okay, so you're back in. Abby knows. Abby's cat, I think Lily is the only one that's ever won with Bunny's ins. So that works. Poppy, are you in? Yes, Poppy 572, you're right there. You are in. And then there's your email, and there you go. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we're just going to do this. We're going to see who's going to go, see what's going to happen. I'm going to give it a countdown of 10, and then we'll kind of do it. Cat. She also has said that if you send pictures of your own feet, she will not sell them on Feet Finder, and it counts as well. But I don't know if anyone's done that besides, I think Matthew Scarfo did that once. A socked foot holding a fidget. It was pretty cute. So, yeah. Yeah, she's gotten guinea pigs, cats, dogs, birds, fish. I think everything counts. I think fins count. Basically, she loves animals and just wants to see it. Who's the winner? Arnie Horda. Says, remember what we were talking? Remember how we were talking? Arnie Horda, did you win the sus for the, you won the sus last time, didn't you? For the, God, Arnie, you're fucking luck, man. Your luck. Good Lord. Arnie won the Makume Yeti. The Makume Yeti I think that was last stream. Arnie won that freaking thing. And now here he is, for the Yeti. And now here he is winning and getting a chance to go up to the wheel. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Arnie, you know how to fucking play this. Arnie, you're a level 4. Holy shit, Arnie. Arnie, you're a level 4. Okay, Arnie, you got to show guys how it's done here. So Arnie's got 4 freaking level points to put into this wheel. So that's pretty cool. So Arnie, you let me know. Do you want to do extra spins? 4 on clean EDC. Got it. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Okay, let's find the clean EDC. He wants to pump everything. So he's allowed to do this because it's a paid item. So he's allowed to make this clean EDC skip the sus ticket. If he wins this, he gets to go to clean EDC themselves and be like, you need to sell me something that you have right now. Right now. So a 1 becomes a 5. This is exciting. He knew exactly what he wanted. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you one little shuffle for luck, and then we're going to do this. Okay. 3 spins. 3 spins for Arnie. Let's do this. It's exciting. He's going to hit it. Chris, you think he's going to hit it? Oh, God, that would be freaking good. Let's do it. Okay, big money, Arnie. Big money. Big freaking first. Oh, come on. Oh, you Okay. So I think you're going to want to respin, but I don't know. Do you even want me to show what that is? I could really click. So close. So that mini tray is from MM3D. It's pretty cool. It's like a little tray. Spin again. That's what I thought. I didn't want to go and dig it up because I knew you were going to want me to spin again. Okay, here we go. Second spin, Arnie. Big money, Arnie. Big money. Arnie, you did it. You did it, Arnie. Your fidget level powers worked. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, so Arnie has won this. The proof is in the pudding. There we go. Yep. That's how it works, guys. You get that many points and you know what you want, and you dump it in there. There you go. So Arnie knows Osmond. I know all that stuff. It's all good. So Arnie, basically, you just get to PM Osmond and be like, dude, I want it. And that right here, see this little part right here? It's infinity. So I'm not going to click hide the choice. I'm just going to click done. And that still lives there. That still lives there because Osmond has said that he wants it to just stay up there until that he tells me otherwise. Yes, W's in chats for Arnie. Arnie the man. Arnie's been very lucky on this channel. He's he's gotten a lot of good stuff. He's a good guy. So yeah, Arnie's collection is going to grow even bigger, even better. That's freaking awesome. Congrats to Arnie. Arnie Horta. Not the monster from Star Trek. It's the first thing Arnie said to me about his last name, Horta. There is a monster in the original Star Trek called a Horta. That is not him. That is not him. Oh, you missed the wheel, Lorraine. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. You'll get it next time. Congratulations, Arnie. Perfect. Love it. That's great. That's so good. Okay, so there you go. There's that. Arnie's a good winner. And Arnie, make sure. Zach, 1 second, Zach. So Arnie, make sure that whatever you win on, like, whatever you buy from Osmond is what I mean to say. Post that on the Fidget Nerd group. Post that on the Clean EC group, and let everyone know that you got that, from the wheel. Cause why not, right? It's good promotion. It's nice. About the upcoming guest feature. I don't know when we're gonna do it yet, so I don't know when we're gonna talk. But Bunny's been talking with the guy that does this this YouTube channel and TikTok called like Fidgeology, and it's so weird. I've never heard this guy. He his name's David Yagi on the Facebook groups, and he's not really active much on the Facebook groups and stuff like that. But he's got this little YouTube channel. It's got like 22,000 subs, and I think his TikTok's got like 68,000 or something like that. It's crazy. And I didn't even know about this guy. So Bunny was talking to him, and he's totally down to come on to as a guest one time and just talk about fidgets and talk about what he likes and stuff like that. So that'll be fun one of these future Sundays. Zach Barretto. No, I don't think so, because as far as I can tell, on my calculations, that's Arnie's first win with fidget level powers. So we're going to put Arnie right there. That's his first win. He's won other wheel spins before we did the thing with the fidget level powers, right? So I'm just going to put him in there like that. And that means that next week we're still good to go for everyone. Because it's only once if next week one of these people wins again, then we do one for non-winners. Okay? Does that make sense? We'll show it off. Good that. Chris is always here. So dedicated. Yeah, we reset it. It was only fair. It was really only fair to reset it with the new fidget level powers, because people were feeling like, man, I have fidget level powers now, and I won on like the old wheel. I want to win on the new. So it made sense. New wheel, new list, right? Chris. You know what? I literally wouldn't be surprised. I would just be like, oh, Arnie Horta won again. Look at that. Yep. He's got freaking horseshoes shoved up his ass. Missed the next 2 Sundays for Passover. Ah, damn. Just like get on your phone. Like, just be like, what are you doing? What are you doing over there? Nothing. That would work, right? Let's do that. Okay, so what's the other thing I want to talk about? You better buy a lottery ticket. You absolutely better buy a lottery ticket if you won next week. Pass on Passover. So, guys, just before I go real quick here, what do you want me to see me review next week? Because we are now at the point where all of the stuff that makers have sent me to review has been reviewed. So now we're in for this is like the stuff that I have bought personally that has not yet got a feature review or anything like that. So this is stuff that I have unboxing videos shot. I just have to edit it and do one of these next week. I will see what you guys' interest is in this, and then I probably will still do a poll on the Fidget Nerd Facebook group. And then it would be interesting to see what links up. I'd be curious. So just type one of those. You have a crystal tie, SGS. We'll call this a micarta. Sorry, SGI, crystal tie, SGI, micarta, SGI, Zerk, OG, edamame, and a tungsten nectar plus. I will Windex it. Thank you, Abby. I'll Windex it up. Really a lot for the plus. Yeah, an AMA would probably be really good to do with David, Bunny. I think we should probably do an AMA with David. That would actually probably work really well. It's not oil slick, Chris. This one's blasted. With blasted tea time Makume buttons. It's been driving me insanely awesome way. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of crystal tie wrapped in a lot of nectar plus. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed so much W nectar plus. Okay. We'll see. I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be one of these two, maybe. But I'll find out for sure. I will post I'll post a poll on the Fidget Nerd Facebook group. You guys can we'll do that. And it's also good for people who didn't get to join the live and stuff like that to get that chance to vote as well. But until then, oh God, punching my mic. Until then, I guess I get to flip this little guy back to happy status. And yeah, there we go. No more vitamin C for Bunny. They're on the wheel. and yeah, they're on the wheel now, and we don't get to hear them anymore. And yeah, my name's Zach, and I will be back. And you guys are all really cool nerds. And cutting the feed.